You ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. God, oh my gosh. Hello, London!
Have I been stood up again?
Where the hell is everybody, George?
Hello?
We literally said that our big fat end of the tour finale show was at the O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire on the 18th of May.
We're a month early.
We're a month early. Oh, shit.
Oh, we're meant to be shooting the podcast.
Oh, my God. Let's go. Hello, I'm Max Balegde.
That was a really shouldery one this
I'm
week.
really excited.
And I'm George Clarke. And this is the Useless Hotline.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to scrap it all together and just do this instead.
We did. Shall we? Wait, let me finish the intro and then I'll speak.
Right.
Yes, we did. And the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
But
Oh.
it won't always just be us. Some weeks we'll be joined by some special guests.
Such as,
I don't know.
Guess what this Pokemon's called?
Ludwig.
For the thingy listeners, what they're called, audio listeners. I've got 2 Pokemon teddies with me. Guess what this one's called? Wait, you said something that's actually quite.
I said Ludwig.
That's eerily like.
I think
close.
that's a streamer's name.
Oh, really?
Bariocarp.
Really close. Think about what this is.
What
animal is this most like?
Torticopter.
Close. And what did you say? What's this?
Tortwig.
Turtwig. It's actually called Turtwig. It should be called Tortwig.
Yeah,
to be
because no fins there, which means it's a land-based reptilian, which means it's a tortoise, not a turtle.
Grass-type Pokemon. Some would say.
Yeah, but they based it on a real thing, haven't they?
Yeah, well, shut up. Real things are stupid. Do you know?
It's a grass-type animal,
you know-
which means as opposed to a water-type animal.
Do you know every single year on my birthday I would blow out the candles and wish that Pokemon was real? Every single year of my life.
Or I say you start wishing for the hairline.
Honestly, though, if you ever
a lot of
catch
wasted wishes, Max.
If you ever catch me in Turkey, mind your own business. I am not opposed to getting a hair transplant. You better believe that I am on collagen tablets right now. I've just started doing what's it called, rosemary oil that everyone does.
Pulled that out of nowhere by that. Your hairline doesn't look bad. I'm
Well,
not
why
gonna
did
lie
you
to
say
him.
it then? Why did you say it then?
Funny.
Okay, rude. But yeah, I feel like, did we even finish the intro? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? It's our podcast. We can do what we want. What I was going to say is when we switch things up for season 2, announcement, guys, season 2, we're doing a second season. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that seems a little bit ridiculous considering we've been doing this podcast for like a
Year and a half.
and we've just never had another season. But maybe there's new things coming. And do you know what? Callum actually told me this is our 3rd last podcast that we'll ever film here. How weird is that, though?
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
That is. Would have been in 3 places in the first season.
But yeah.
Hey, white people in their seasonings, am I right, guys?
But what I was going to say is, should we switch up the intro? Should we change it a bit?
Yeah.
We'll come up with something. Obviously,
Yeah, you sit on my lap as we do it or something.
Yes.
And we could kiss at the end.
Kiss at the end, tongue. I'll take
tongue?
Yes, tongue. Tongue's touching. Kiss with tongue. When you take out your
For the
Invisalign.
Australian listeners, he's not talking about flip-flops there. He's just saying tongue weirdly.
Yes. When you take out your Invisalign before we film,
Yeah.
I'll take it out for you, but with my
Are we still
teeth.
talking Invisalign?
Oh.
You do like to do that. You go, no, George, this will spice it up. I'll take it out with my teeth.
Oh, God. Right, okay. How have you been, George Clarke?
Yeah, I've not been too bad, actually. I've been
bad.
all right.
You were in the Sidemen Sundays.
You can barely tell you even read that up.
I wrote that.
You were in the Sidemen Sundays.
I wrote that down. I said George was in Sidemen Sundays.
It's Sidemen Sunday, but I've been in plural, so I guess Sundays.
Show off.
How many have you been in?
None. Sidemen, hi. If you ever want someone, I've got two. I'll have to have a +2. But
that's if it's a holiday. He takes up a lot of seats these days.
yeah, I do. Actually, no, fitness legend. But anyway, carry on. How was your experience in the Sidemen video?
No, it was good. It was Jedward were there.
Oh my god!
Interesting.
I saw the picture of you. That was incredible. Jedward, if you want to come on the podcast, I would love to have Jedward.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
no,
podcast.
Jonathan Edward, come on.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's one
Should
name.
we actually message them
come
right
on, Jonathan
now?
Edward.
I'm gonna start a group chat with me, you, and Jedward.
Okay, that'll be Jepic.
Come
on, the Useless Hotline. The Juice. As in, we've got no drinks left anymore, so we're the Useless Hotline.
Guys, announcement. Sorry, we're gonna get back to the Sidemen video because I want to talk about
Let's
it.
just finish the cyber video.
Okay, right, and then we'll get to it. Okay, so I've just right, we're back in the room. I've just messaged Jedward to ask if they'll come on the podcast. But please explain. So wait, so you were on the Sidemen Sunday recently, and what was the premise?
It was Would I Lie to You?
Oh.
Or was it?
Oh.
No, it was.
Oh, okay.
Or was it? No. No. So yeah, they invited me along. Arrived and Stephen was there.
When that happens, who invites you? Does one of them message you and they're like, "Oh, George, bro, George Clarke boy, you're free, brother"?
It depends. This time it was their producer. Sometimes it's like.
So they don't even care enough to message you. Do you know what? You've changed, Sidemen. I grew up watching you when you were all just some humble boys. When you were all
side girls.
You were all just siding around, being men, and now you think that you're all big and central and not even on the side anymore. Grow up. Carry on.
He raises a good point.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Sometimes it's their producer/manager person.
Is that the guy whose podcast we went on?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then
who was that guy there?
That's their manager. So I assume it's their producer. Yeah, I think it's their producer.
Okay.
And then sometimes like it's just them, sort of Vic or Harry, or I don't need to name all the stuff.
Tom, Dick, Harry. Are they actually called Tom, Dick, and Harry? Is there actual people in the Sidemen?
Yes, there's.
Shut up.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, there's Tommy Minter, which is one of them, and then there's Dick Star. 1, 2, 3, and then obviously Harry, who's famously rode to shore.
Definitely not someone called Dick Star. Is there actually?
No.
Dick Star. That would be such an unfortunate name to have picked when you started YouTube.
I said Harry or Vic or something, and you said, "Oh,
Tom, Dick, and Harry."
No. Oh, so it's Vic Star. You called him Dick. Little Dick Ram. Oh, bloody hell. I don't want to call him Dick Ram.
Shall I start a rival YouTube channel called Dick Star?
Of course, go for it, yeah. I don't know if that's really YouTube friendly, though.
Oh, boring.
But, yeah, no, they went on. Then they were like, they said they'd be like celebrity guests. Mm-hmm. And we were sort of like, celebrity, all right, yeah, sure. And then Jedward came on.
That is so brilliant.
No, they came on. And I was like... This is funny, but also everybody's reaction's like, "Oh my god, what the hell are they even doing it?" And I was like, "Oh, I went on a night out with them a couple of weeks ago."
You did?
Oh, what, for Brooke and Jesse's birthday? Well,
Jesse's... And Jedward were there?
Yeah, Jedward turned up, so we were just having like a night out. They had their hair down. When I realised when they have their hair down, they're much more mellow and like regular.
Oh, okay.
It's when the hair goes up
they
that,
get crazy.
They
get Jepic.
Yeah. They're all over the place. But yeah, they came in and they're like, "George, we love you," and I'm like, "Thanks.
Aww.
I've been on a night out with you." But they'd also been on a night out with Wayne Rooney, was the thing that they'd said. Who is in Girth and Turf now.
So you're just saying words. I don't.
Do you know what Girth and Turf is?
What do you think I know?
You know what Girth is? Do you know what Turf is?
I definitely know what Girth is. AstroTurf.
AstroGirth. It's not that big. It's Girth and Turf is you're familiar with FIFA.
The game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what Pro Clubs is?
No. Professional players of FIFA. People who play it professionally.
Close. In the it's still on FIFA. Everything else is wrong.
Oh.
So it's just where you and your mates all play a different position. You and Andrew.
Do you think that me and my mates do that?
You and Andrew are familiar. I've seen the clubs you go to.
So how many people are on a football team?
How
many
good question.
At a side?
How many are on a football team?
5.
Ooh, depends. If you're playing 5-a-side, then yeah. Guess how many are in a 6-a-side game?
6.
7-a-side?
8. Fuck. I meant 7.
No, there is 8 on an 8-a-side because of the in the 8-a-side they count the ref as 7-a-side they count the ref as like one of the players because they can join in on each team.
Really?
No.
Oh. God's sake. I don't know this stuff. I don't know anything.
So there's 11 players in a team, but you could even hop on with like 3 people.
So there's like 11. So there's 22 people playing on one PlayStation game.
Almost. Like I was just about to say, you could even hop on with like 3 people, and then all the rest are controlled by someone else, like you're playing normal FIFA. So they're the
but different
any,
people from
called.
Around the world.
It could be, or it could just be your mates because it's funnier.
How do games not crash? That's a lot of things going on, isn't it? Technology nowadays, crazy.
You are a keen Call of Duty player, correct?
Oh yeah, there's loads of people that play
Yeah.
that.
So.
Oh, I need to go home.
So yeah, they've. You're aware of Angry Ginge.
Yes.
Yeah, him and a load of other young Philly. Just Philly.
Fiddy what? Fiddy rap? Is that a rapper?
Kind of / singer.
He was in a Fifth Harmony song.
Yes. So
Fetty Wap. I'm thinking of Fetty Wap.
Not very similar.
Flex, time to embrace.
Yeah, both try and keep their eye on the ball. Fetty Wops.
Got one eye.
Yeah. But
I
no,
can't-
so
I can't
yeah,
say
it's
I'm
just like a
familiar.
group of like YouTubers and stuff.
Right.
Until do you know who?
No.
Do you know? You will do Luke Littler.
What?
No,
I don't
he-
know who Luke Littler
Surely
is.
you know
No,
Luke
he
Littler.
wouldn't. He wouldn't.
The darts player, the 16-year-old darts player everyone said looked like he was 40.
Do you think I look like I've ever seen a darts player in my life? I know that one that's called.
Well, I mean, you're
Fat
built like-
Tony or something. How right? Get fucked. There's that one that's called like fucking Paul the Destroyer or something.
Oh, you're thinking of the chase again. It's
There's a darts player that's called like Paul the fucking. He's called like Paul.
everybody welcome to the stage. Paul the fucking massive.
He is called like Paul the massive fucking geezer or something.
Just incorrect.
He
Do
definitely
you mean
is.
Phil the Power Taylor?
Yes, that is so close. Paul
Phil the Power Taylor.
Phil
Paul the
Power-
massive fucking geezer. Right.
That is so close. I at least knew that.
Okay, yeah. So there was this 16-year-old who burst onto the darts scene because obviously a lot of darts is played in pubs and stuff. So you only really get into it once you're like 18 plus, and then it takes time to get good, and then you sort of roll in, quite literally the size of them, and then you're just like good at like 40 plus normally.
Okay.
Stone.
Okay.
Um,
So I'd be good then.
Nice.
No, I'm not having that.
So, but Luke inherited dartboards at an early age, and he's just been playing all his life. And he's 16. He went onto the scene, and in the world, we'll call it the World Cup of Darts. So you understand, it's just like it's the biggest competition. He came
Yeah.
second in his first
world?
ever professional tournament.
Whoa.
So then he
That's
became
good.
like a big thing. Got like 1 million Instagram followers, pretty much in just one
There's
tournament.
that many darts fans.
It transcended darts. Everybody's
'Cause
started
he was
loving
so
darts
young.
because of it. Yeah.
He had a bit of help from JJ.
Yeah, so like a load of like the Sidemen and like YouTubers and stuff have
Okay.
like got involved.
Right.
But Luke Littler is the striker of this team. So, and he's still doing like Premier League darts, by the way. So one night he'll be out like literally winning the Premier League darts 'cause they do it in like separate tournaments, and the next night he'll be on FIFA Pro Clubs on Twitch with a load of streamers and YouTubers. But anyway, so they had him in.
This is so far apart from the world that I live in.
I know.
I love it.
Then the final link is last night was the first time that they got Wayne Rooney to play for them.
Playing
You know who
darts
Wayne
and
Rooney?
playing FIFA with them.
FIFA Pro Club darts? No, just Pro Clubs playing FIFA with them.
Oh right. So Wayne Rooney is now on their FIFA squad.
Yeah, he was played with them last night.
Is he good at FIFA or is he bad at it?
I didn't watch, but he was playing in. I not even going to bother trying to explain.
No,
either.
whatever you're about to say.
But no, a lot of people have been saying it's not him, but it is him.
It is him.
It was Wayne Rooney. It was Wazza.
Oh my god.
Wazzaroon.
That's quite cool.
But anyway, Jedward were there.
Yes.
And and then Jedward were there. Catherine Ryan came in, and I was like, "Oh, she's cool." And I was like,
cool.
I just think about going over and go, my friend Max met you before, but a bit weird on camera.
Yeah.
And then Stephen goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Maya Jama," and she walked in.
That is so cool.
And I had to sort of pick the jaw up off the floor.
Yeah.
And just questioned her about
She
a bush.
is so beautiful. You question her about what?
Her bush story.
Her bush.
Oh.
She used to.
Right, what is this code that we're speaking in? What is this? By the way, wait. Quick side note: Callum now has a mic. So for all of you that have been complaining, you're welcome. And now, please, I want to get a better... You're also going to get a better understanding of how this podcast is basically two straight men picking on me and like talking in code and then being like, why do you not understand this? Go on, what does Maya Jama's bush have to do with this? And why would you know anything about it?
Her story was that her first show that she presented on was a show called Stupid Idiots Falling
she told
Over.
Me this. Right, okay, and she hit the
so
bush
you're going to now backtrack and say we weren't actually pointing and laughing. It was just a funny little joke, wasn't it?
I felt as though you were, but whatever.
But yeah, that occurred. It was very enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I met the bloke finally who refused to help me when I fell off my line bike.
Yeah. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
He must have been like, what a whirlwind.
Yeah, so I like sifted through all my messages. There's loads of them. And I found him and was like, really rogue on, mate. Are you free tomorrow? And he was like, yeah, where do you want me? I'm happy to go for drinks, or like we could maybe go Top Golf or something. And I was like, no. We're not going for a date. We're going to the Sidemen Sunday. And he said, oh, don't know about them. No. So he turned up, and the first time I saw him.
That's crazy.
Well, I'd obviously seen him before, but couldn't remember
it. That is wild.
They did him dirty in the edit, though.
Why?
He told the story fully after. By the way, sold the other team to the shops. They started questioning me because you know how Would I Lie to You works.
Yeah.
And they were like, Simon went. He went, George. So you're saying you met him when you fell off your line bike? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, how have we got in contact with him then? I said, please don't question me, Mr. Minter. I'm so scared. What a great question. And then he said, no further questions, Your Honour. Because I sold him a kipper.
Because you basically like insinuated.
I duped him. I was like,
Did you win that then?
Yeah, I acted like I had no idea how to answer that question, and then went, he messaged me.
Yeah.
And I had him hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, well done. Oh, well
We played carrot in the box in the end, though.
Did you win that?
I'll be honest, I had a stinker.
What's
Because
that?
I was told there'd either be £10,000 in my box or nothing. Well, I opened it up and there was a card saying you owe the other team £10,000. So in my head, I was thinking, do I need to imagine that was nothing, or do I need to imagine that it was £10,000?
Oh, yeah.
And then after that, then in my head, I was thinking, right, now that I've imagined that it's not there, now what do I tell him? So I just started.
That's such a head thought.
I just started flirting between loads of different things. And I was like, oh, there's nothing in there. And then he goes, but is there? And I was like, no, there is something in there. And there, I'll be honest, I fucked it, and he won.
Oh.
And then they said that they actually won the £10,000 afterwards. They split it between the four of them, 2.5k each.
Really? That is confusing.
I would have put my heart on the line if I knew that was the case.
Also, like, would they actually make you give £10,000 of your own money? Surely not.
Don't have it.
Imagine you show.
Don't have it, Bob. No, it wasn't from us. It was from the other.
Right.
It's from just general production.
I am now
I think.
so lost, but I'm on board with that. So well done.
But yeah, no, I was. How would you do this? Like carrot in the box.
We played it, didn't we? Didn't we? We played it.
When did we play?
None of us.
We
played
played something similar. Was it telephone in the box?
Yes, telephone in the box. We did it for the Christmas special.
Oh yeah.
Thing is, we do this podcast, and not a single one of us remember anything to do with this podcast.
We've done this before.
We've met. What? Anyway, well done, Sidemen Sunday. Well done. You did well.
You didn't watch it.
Yeah, I did. I watch everything that you do, George. I'm your biggest fan. Okay. Anyway, wait, I had something else on my phone that I wanted to discuss. Oh,
discuss.
I just remembered that
This man is getting into his athletics.
Oh, before we get into it, so guys,
into what?
Into the fact that today is my special episode.
Oh yeah, I've got loads to talk about before then.
That makes it less mine and less special, but okay.
If it's yours, it's definitely special.
You've all reminded us in the comments. You've all reminded us in the comments that we said that we were going to be doing our own like episodes where we alternate every month, and we didn't forget, did we?
So no, we didn't.
We didn't forget. We just had a lot of different episodes where we had guests and it kind of threw it off. But this week is mine, and I'll be revealing what it is soon. But firstly, I wanted to talk about Coachella. Thoughts?
What?
I have been looking at everyone's pictures at Coachella, and I've been like, I really want to go.
I could have gone.
Really?
Maybe. I don't think so.
Oh.
There was potential at one point.
Really?
Yeah, because Arthur's literally left this morning to go
to Coachella.
To go to La.
Oh.
And then
yeah,
potentially I think maybe going to Coachella. Or what's that, Stagecoach? Is that the like B-Tech version or something?
Yeah, I've never heard of that, so probably.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's a similar thing.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, because it's not that close to LA, is it? It's still like a good couple hours journey to Coachella from LA.
Well, I mean, it's probably closer to LA than here.
Probably, yeah. Good point. Would you ever want to go then?
Are you offering me to go to Coachella?
Maybe. No, I'm not doing that. But
tell you what, if Max actually completes a fitness challenge, we're going to Coachella next year.
Okay.
Woo!
So you're not going?
Hell yeah. I would want to go, yeah.
I feel like I would want to go.
It seems like a more chilled vibe than a UK festival.
Yeah, it definitely does, but is that not boring? Like, is Coachella not actually boring? And is everybody who's going there not pretending like they're having a good time so that they can get good pictures? And then they come back, and I say to them, how was Coachella? And they're like, it's actually quite dead. So then I'm like, well, what's going on here?
I raise you this question. On the good side, it turns out good. You have the best time of your life in the sun, surrounded by beautiful men, beautiful women, and songs aplenty.
Oh, okay.
On the bad side, you're not having a great time, but you are Max Balegde. You seize the opportunity and you film yourself and how much you do not like Coachella. You post it on TikTok, and how well does that video do for you?
So I go all the way to Coachella to post that I'm having a shit time.
Not deliberately. You go there hoping for the good time. But if the scales were to sway and the bad time raises up, that's where you dunk on those haters.
Very me.
Yeah.
Very me.
Exactly.
I want to go just to wear the most
slutty
atrocious outfit.
That's my bonagon.
I just want everyone. I want to be in people's videos where they're like rating Coachella outfits, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is the worst outfit I've ever seen."
Go dressed as James Charles with his buttless chaps on.
Oh my god,
hey,
that would be incredible.
I love a buttless chap.
That's such a good idea. A lot of breeze. I feel like my balls would spill out. I'm pretty sure that he tucked his penis away for that. Does not appeal to me whatsoever. Seems very traumatic and difficult. Yeah, interesting times. I just feel as though you're not. What I didn't know about Coachella. What I didn't know about Coachella. You're not allowed to drink out like at the festival.
That's disgusting.
Areas.
That's disgusting right there.
Disgusting. You have to go to designated drinking spots to drink, like little bits where a bar is, and then you're not allowed to take your drink out to like the stages.
What, like the fucking like the smoking area, but for beverages?
Literally, like
what the
hell is going on?
What the heck is going on
Literally,
right now?
fuck off! Like what?
Unrelated question, somewhat related question. Did you ever used to have the buddy bench at school?
No.
Or the friendship stop?
No, I had just friends. I just had actual friends. I didn't have to go to the friendship stop. Sorry, but go on. Tell me the story about.
Because I said this on Arthur and Batch's podcast that. It's crazy. I've got a message from Arthur as I said that. Oh God! Sorry, let me take this. No, and I spoke about it, and they were like, "Yeah, we never had that."
Yeah, no.
I was like, "Was it specially designed for me or something?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here?"
100%.
It was literally a stop sign that had friendship stop written on it. Well, I guess they had to add friendship. They had friendship written on it, and you just go stand there in the playground if you don't have friends to chill with, and then someone would come over and pick you up and go, like, join the gang. Except that didn't happen. It was just a big sign basically saying, loser here.
Yeah.
And people would come over and just sort of piss on you or something.
That is devastating. Bless.
Or then I think that was when the buddy bench got introduced. So at least you didn't have to wear your legs out when you were getting pissed on. Just sort of sit down.
Honestly, childhood is brutal. Like,
yeah.
The thought of...
I mean, just the hood in general is brutal.
Yeah. That
but
too.
those kids don't know how to hold back.
They don't. They really don't. No, not for me. A little bit sad. I would not. Yeah. The idea of going to the friendship bench or whatever it's called is actually very, very upsetting. Right. What else is on your... I can see an actual list that you've got.
Oh, no, yeah. I've got things to talk about.
Oh, fucking hell. Right. Go on. Talk.
Firstly, a funny story that I got reminded of when I went to see my parents like a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. We were sat eating din-dins, or tea, because you're northern.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was just the way my dad delivered it or something. It was just funny to me. He was talking about the time where it found a boiled egg in one of the plant pots, and we hadn't buried it. And apparently it's a known thing that foxes bury eggs in like plant beds. But then comes the question, why was this egg boiled? Why is there a boiled egg buried in a plant? How does that happen?
Yeah. That's a very good point.
How does it get there? Because if it's a frog, if it's a fox that's done it, has it got a really warm mouth?
I don't think that the fox boiled the egg. I think we can count that
Fox
out.
just pops it in a little saucepan.
I think that we can count the fox boiling the egg out. And my thought is open window, bowl of boiled eggs, about to make egg mayonnaise. Fox steals an egg.
Why is a
runs off with
fox
it.
stealing an egg?
I'm not entirely sure.
But also, if they do steal it, why are they not eating it as opposed to burying it and then never retrieving it?
Yeah, I'm not too sure
And
on
then
that one. That is a bit crazy.
The bit that really made me giggle is he then went, and also I found one on the roof the other day. Because apparently he heard a noise and he looked on the skylight and there was just an egg.
Are you not? This maybe sounds like it's just your mum playing pranks on your dad. Like,
she wouldn't do that. She loves him too much.
She would never play the egg prank. Never.
No,
that's too far.
That's extreme.
Their marriage would be over. Yeah, I can't say I have an answer.
It's quite funny though.
That is so the sort of thing that you would find funny. That is so the sort of thing that I can tell that you've stewed on that for like a good few weeks.
But it is just funny.
It is quite funny. It's also a bit bizarre, and it makes me feel like someone's actually out to get your dad.
Yeah.
Egg wise, they're really actually trying to attack him.
Did I tell you about the time that he accidentally set the wheelie bin on fire?
No.
Not actually that funny a story, but it's quite funny just knowing how panicked he would have been afterwards. So it was, I think the barbecue like oil spill out or something. He just like mopped it up with like a towel or something, or like the grease or I don't know. Threw that in the bin, and then went back, and everyone was sort of eating the barbecue food, and then they realised that they were still getting like barbecue smell. Like why the hell there's nothing cooking. And then they see smoke coming up from the wheelie bin, and the towel had just set everything on fire, and the wheelie bin was just on fire. Just not funny at all. Anyway, I've got a question. I've got a question for you that I was pondering to myself.
Yeah.
When did you?
I'm worried now. After the last two segments, right? Go on.
Not relevant at all. But
okay.
When did you stop being naked in front of your parents?
Never. My mum has definitely seen my penis in the last year.
Well, no, yeah, like she's like, but you don't walk around naked.
First of all, I was joking, and the way that you so quickly were just like, well, yeah, but
yeah, because
you
walk around with
your mum has seen your penis.
No, you
in
walk
the last
around
year.
with phallus dangling. Phallus in Wonderland is where you're just chilling.
I remember quite vividly, not quite vividly. Sorry, Joanne. I do remember the last time I saw my mum naked.
Explain it.
When she was like getting in and out of the bath, and I remember being like, "Am I not too old to see you naked now?"
But when did you? Because there's obviously when you're younger.
By the way, I was only like 11 or something. Okay, I wasn't like.
When you're younger, you're obviously just trotting around the house in the nud, like between your room and the shower or something, and you don't care.
No.
And then one day you just go, "That's weird."
I mean,
then you just never do it again.
My little sister, when she's gonna hate me saying this, when she was like, I'd say up to like, maybe like 6 years old, 7 years old, whenever she was naked, thought it was the funniest thing ever to run into a room full of people, screaming, naked baby, naked baby, and she would leg it around, and my mum would be chasing her. Like, always in our house, like, we'd have people over, and she'd just leg it in completely naked. And she thought that was hilarious, which, in retrospect, very funny. It is quite good.
Yeah.
But I cannot remember the last time that I was just naked.
Were you in
It
secondary?
must have been when I got my first
primary or
pube.
secondary school?
I must have got my first pube.
Still ask the
Defo
question.
primary school.
How late into primary school?
Thing is, I've always had a massive cock, so it's a little bit inappropriate if like you're walking around and it's that big.
I don't think it's based on cock size.
Oh, it is. If you saw mine, you'd think it was based on cock size. It's inappropriate to see one that big, no matter what age. It's inappropriate.
So what? You just never. You're in your nappy and you'd go.
I wore a cock sock.
Hey.
I had a covering. We had a little covering. Anyway. No, I don't remember. What about you?
I think like. I don't want to say an age. I don't want to say.
Come on, you were gonna say 12.
No, I was gonna say
you were gonna say 12.
I was gonna say like 10 or 11. I think maybe.
11. You are in year 8.
That 11's not.
You
year
are
8.
in year.
I was doing it on school years, year 10 or 11. No, I think probably like 10 or 11. I don't know.
That's year 7.
That's not. No, year 7's 12.
Is it? 11 to 12, 10 to 11.
It would have been like year 11 summer holidays before I go into high school.
Oh my god.
But is that?
No.
When did you stop?
I can't give a number. I just feel as though there was a time, probably around the time when I started showering regularly.
What?
No, by that I mean.
What does that mean?
I think this is a better question. When did you start showering regularly, Max?
When did you? What the? What does that even mean?
What I mean is like.
Also, that's still not. You're still not given an age.
No. But do you know, like, when like you're younger, you'll just have like baths, and like your mum's like, it's bath time. Whereas then, like, you make the transition.
She goes, I'm all soapy, Max. It's bath time.
No, when you make the transition of being like, right now I'm doing showers now, and like I'm gonna do it by myself, and like I don't want you to like see me in the bath.
But would you?
So I probably like high school. So probably like year 6.
So same then.
No, but it's
Are
weirder
you taking
for
the piss
you.
out of me?
It's weirder for you.
Why is it weirder for me?
Because I feel like when you have baths, like your whole family's in it together. And
why the hell? You were the one that just brought baths up. I was brought up in showers.
I feel like, yeah.
Isn't that weird, actually?
Did you and your sister used to have baths together?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're quite young.
There's a video of us just the other week. No, there's a video of us when I was like a kid. And she was an adult at this point. No, obviously, I don't know why I specified that when I was a kid. Obviously, we were kids. Otherwise, it's very weird. And I just started pissing, and then she was like,
in the bath.
Yeah, and my mum was like, "Oh, George," and she was at the other end. She goes, "Oh, don't worry, Mummy, I'll just scoop it out." And then just started like scooping it, and then my mum was like, "No, get out!" You just hear my dad in the back going like, "She hasn't washed her hair yet."
That is awful. I was once at a festival, and do you know when they have those like outdoor urinals?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a guy.
Wait, those
go-
aren't the water fountains.
I saw a guy go to wash his hands, not even lying, get the like yellow thingy, rubbing it on his hands, putting it in because it like overflowed.
Are you sure you didn't see this in the back of a newscast?
What does that mean?
Like a news report. I've seen this has happened in the back of a news report before. Are you sure you're not just putting yourself in that person's shoes?
What, like a viral video?
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's no way that you were describing a viral video and you were just saying that I can always remember when I was a little kid and my older brother my younger brother Charlie just bit me on the finger and I remember going, "Ow, Charlie! Ouch!"
I think you're right. I think I've fully seen a video and I've told that story to people many times.
You just put yourself in viral videos.
I've just watched it so many times.
The bloody egomaniac over here sees a video over 10 million views and just goes, "Must be me."
That's crazy. That is so wild that I've actually done that. I think I've actually done that.
Yeah, because I know for a fact it's a bloke who's like, they're washing hands and then the person's there with their mic looking around like, what's going on? And then he's like, "Oh, is this not?" And then he's like, "Oh."
That is so crazy. I wonder how many times I've done that in my life. I've definitely done that more than once.
100%.
That is right. That's quite cool.
We might have just. Is it cool?
I don't know.
Is it cool? I think we've just
quite
had
weird,
an epiphany
actually.
here on the podcast
Yeah.
where Max seemingly comes up with story after story when actually he's just watched a program before.
One time I was sat down with my family, Chris, Chloe, Kim, Courtney. That's wild. Anyway, yeah, so that didn't happen. What was I going to say? What else? Wait, what else is on your list? Have we got anything else?
We were just talking about when you actually started showering.
Oh no, what I meant by that was like from the transition from bath to shower. I feel like that was the time when I was like, do you know what? Don't want you to see me naked.
That's an unspoken period in life.
Yeah.
Because you do grow up in a bath.
And then I started showering when I became. I think for me it was literally high school. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing winky baths anymore, where everyone can come and like inspect.
Winky baths.
Yeah. Did you ever do jelly bath?
Jelly bath?
Jelly bath.
I don't think so.
It's where basically like everyone jizzes. No, it was this thing where you would run a bath and put this powder in it, and it would turn.
Sorry,
the
how would you
water
put the
into
powder in?
jelly. And it would
Get all the powder in.
it would turn the jelly the bath into jelly.
Oh, I think I've seen this
Yeah.
actually before.
Yeah, so cool.
Or did you ever do it where you used to get the crisp packet, put it in the oven, and it go, and we go really small?
Do you remember when that person put a hamster in the oven? I mean, in the microwave.
That was a lie on the Sidemen When I Lied to You.
Was it?
Yeah. See, that's where you're getting it from again.
Oh no, someone did it.
You're awful at this,
Someone
Max.
did it. I don't know. Right. Anyway, is there anything else on your list? Or can I take over the episode?
I've got 2 stories about myself that I wrote down. I was like, that's quite funny.
Right.
This is not a takeover anymore.
Jesus Christ.
You can do the takeover if you want.
Well, what are the stories? Is it fucking, oh, my dad set my wheelie bin on fire, or will it be a riveting experience for me?
One of them is talking to myself before bed.
Right, okay. That's just called praying.
And then another one is catfished and stood up twice.
You've been catfished and stood up twice? Really? Tell me. I want to know that one. I don't care about the talking.
This
by
was
yourself.
like
Is this recent?
fairly recent, yeah.
No, tell me. Right, okay. Wait, you need to intro this as a clip. Say like, I've been catfished twice or something.
Yeah, so I got catfished about 2.5 weeks ago.
No. Tell me
Yeah.
everything right now.
Well, they sent me a rose on Hinge, and I thought, this woman is otherworldly.
I thought
And
on
she
Hinge
sent-
you have to like verify your profile now. Is that
You don't have to.
oh,
But
so you
it
fell for
helped.
someone who
No.
wasn't verified.
No, but a lot of people aren't verified.
Oh, okay.
So she sent me a rose, and I went, this woman is out of this world. And she sent me a rose. I'm the luckiest guy in town. And then she started messaging, and I was like, this is going well.
Did you send nudes?
No.
God.
It didn't get sexual or anything
Can
like
you
that.
send me nudes? What?
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
I saved those for you, baby. But no, we were just like just talking about just life, and like it was good talk. And I'm to this day convinced that it must have been a female of around our age, but just not that person.
Or a male.
No, because I'm not speaking to a bloke like that.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm
I
not.
feel like you were.
No, I'm not.
I feel like you were.
But no, it was quite good. I opened up about stuff, and I was like,
I bet they opened up as
I opened up about the getting like stood up and aired that one time.
Oh, okay. Oh, so like you were having like actual,
Yeah,
like
I know
deep,
they were
deep, but like quite deep.
Yeah, they were like,
chats.
oh, that's like pretty shit, and I was like, I know it's pretty tough going on dates these days. After that, just, trying to get back out there, and they were like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, this person seems quite nice.
God, I'm having a horrible time.
And then,
I feel really bad.
Yeah.
and then they were like, oh, I'm going on holiday on Tuesday, and it was like Sunday or something. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, we could see each other before then if you wanted. And they were like, yeah, sure. And I was like, well, I've not got anything on tonight or tomorrow evening, so pick your poison, girl.
Oh.
Ended up trying to see her that night, and then she was like, oh, something horrible happened. So I went to Leicester Square, because she said she was like out there with a friend or something. And then didn't get a message for like half an hour after arriving, and I was like, oh god, not again. And then I was like, oh, this is a bit shit. Just like cycled home with my helmet on. And she then put like a massive long like message like explaining everything, going into like stupid amounts of detail, being like, oh yeah, was meant to go out, but then my friends said that my sister's ex, like cousin's ex or something, was coming because they were like similar friendship groups, and I thought that was really weird because our families are close. So I messaged a chat, and it turned out to be the wrong chat, and it really pissed people off, and I've been like trying to deal with that, so I've just been on the phone with them. So I was like, that's just like weirdly detailed.
Yeah.
Like it's not an argument that like a thing you just like sprout the back of your skull. So that happened. Anyway, then just like chatted for like the rest of the night, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe this isn't that bad. And then I said, tell you what, let's go to Top Golf near Wembley tomorrow. Chatted the whole morning, and then left to go there. Decided to cycle again because I'm a little line bike entrepreneur with my little helmet on. Arrived there, stood around for an hour and a half.
Oh,
George. Didn't get any messages back or anything. And then I was like, oh, this is shit.
Yeah.
Didn't even line bike home. I got on the tube home, and then got back, and I was like, oh, like what the fuck's going on here? All the messages just weren't getting replied to, so I screenshotted one of the pictures from their profile and reverse Google image searched it, and it came up with a different name, and I was like, oh, that's a bit shit.
I have so many thoughts.
But so many occasions where I was like, okay, this is just normal. Number one, the second time I was meant to see her, we said we'll get there for 1ish. I said still good for 1. They go, no, sorry, a bit busy. Can we push it back to 2? If you were gonna just ignore and like not turn up, why would you even bother saying stuff like that? That's when it's weird. And then they were said they've been on nights out with other people in the industry. I won't disclose who. And then were like saying stuff that I'd also heard through the grapevine, and I was like, this is weird. Like this isn't just some like crazed like fan. This is like, do you know what I mean? Like it was all very.
Is it then?
That's what I mean. It's all very weird. And yeah, but it was like, if it's normally a catfish, like 3 minutes into talking, they'll start being like, send me your number, like, let's get sexy and hot, and I'll put things where you bloody want them.
Yeah.
Not once, like even close, just talking normally. God. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Right. First thought, you should not go on a date with someone if you've not seen their Instagram. That is Dumbo dunce cap over here for you. You are the town dunce.
I should
and
have
you
done,
need to
but
be peddled
but
around as
the
such.
thing, the counter argument to that is I don't like to ask people for their Instagram, because if I do, then they want it back, and if they don't know who I am, then they see how like
Well, you'd
followers
obviously
and
got into
stuff.
discussions as to where she knew she was talking about other people in the industry, so she knew at that point. At which point you should be like, because like
Yeah,
they
no,
obviously
I-
knew who you
at
were.
that- yeah, at that- at that-
If you're gonna meet someone, if you're just speaking initially, yeah, that's fine. If you're going to meet them, 100% need their Instagram. You need to not only see that they are a normal person, but you need to go to their tagged pictures and see that they're not a munter that can use FaceApp.
Oh no, I'm aware of the tricks of the trade. I was it was I don't know. It was just
was a
it was very
lapse in
it was
judgment.
just very weird, but it was also just like continuous talk, and it didn't
The thing
ever
is,
like.
it's easy to say all the right things if you never have any ambition of actually meeting that person in person. Like on their end, so much easier to come across as the perfect person because you just do everything that you feel as though they're going to want you to say or do.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you have a reason to actually meet them and you're actually going to meet them, then you're going to be more yourself because you don't want to waste your time if you meet them and then you're not a connection, if you get what I mean.
I do get what you mean.
That's why so many people fall for catfishes. I cannot believe that happened. My second thought, they would probably went to each location that you were waiting for them at, and they just watched you wait.
No,
Which
that
is
was
crazy.
I've also thought that, but then also I'm like, I didn't do anything weird.
No,
or
of
like,
course
so
not.
I
But
don't,
how
I don't
weird is
care.
that though? That you're sat there thinking, "Where are they?" And they're probably in a cafe across the road, just looking at you. Scary. Also, safety hazard. You need to be more careful. Silly boy. Silly boy.
I don't know if it's not like the most stupid thing in the world.
No, it's not. But
I can't believe you're victim blaming me for this.
I am
Max.
victim blaming you a little bit. But no, but it is. Yeah, but also that person probably listens to the podcast.
Sent voice note as well.
They sent you voice notes.
Yeah.
Really? Can I listen?
Well, they've obviously unmatched me now. As soon as I sent back, being like who's, and then insert the person's name,
Oh my God, it's
they just like unmatched.
That's crazy. That is crazy. This is a wild ride, and they're probably listening right now. And I just want you to know, sir or madam, that is so unacceptable. If you're a boy, message me, because that's just a little bit funnier. But if not, despite both of them, don't ever do that against George Clarke, okay? Otherwise, you'll have me to deal with. And you've seen that I'm on a fitness journey. So I'll literally beat the shit out of you. Yeah.
But yeah,
That is tragic.
That happened.
That's very upsetting.
That was actually really sad to listen.
That is sad.
Wasn't very fun.
That's crazy. You need to just be more vigilant. I understand that it's nice to look at the world as if like everybody's got like good intentions, but some people are just weirdos that want to see you like walk down a street.
Yeah.
Very, very sad realizations.
Mm.
Well, at least we learned something here today. That my next objective is to catfish you.
Yeah. That's probably
Can you
good.
imagine? Yeah, see, it is interesting though, because most people do it to get nudes and stuff.
Yes, that's
But
why
if
I'm
that
like,
never
what's
came up,
the
then
actual intention? They haven't
I
got,
think it must have just been to see you in
like,
person.
didn't get any information out of me or anything. Like,
Some people are just weirdos though. They do this as like a funny thing, and then
Yeah.
it gets too far to a point where they didn't even expect it to get this far.
But
and
the
then
fact this person knew things about your friendship group
Oh my
that
God,
I'm
it's-
assuming aren't public,
it's I'm Alex.
no, yeah, not public, no.
then that's really weird. That
That is
means
weird.
it is someone that is around your group.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
It should-
pretending
But could
to
it
be
just be a
someone else.
super fan that would at least know the gist of stuff?
No.
No, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not going to ask what they are because you're not going to say them. That's fine. But like, how like?
Yeah, was it
private-
about like your group as in like Arthur and that lot?
No.
Or like Sidemen people?
Like people in our space that I don't even hang around with that much, but like I get along
Like
with and
TikTok
stuff.
people or YouTube people?
YouTube people. But it's not like, I don't know, it's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
That's the part that's really scary to me.
Yeah.
Is that it might be someone that is actually around you.
Yeah. Maybe they're sat opposite you right now. There was somebody in my high school who I was friends with who, and he was so lovely, and he thought that he'd like fallen in love with this girl, and he was like Snapchatting her nudes, everything, and then it turned out to be a boy in the year below, and it was brutal, and it was like devastating for this guy.
Someone in my year did that to another person in my year who like was in their friendship group. Just as like a joke, they thought it was, but went on for like 2 or 3 nights, and then got things out of them.
I once ended up falling out with somebody who was like a really good friend of mine, because he left his Facebook logged in on my friend's phone, and we looked at it, and he was like messaging like teenage girls, like really inappropriate, like sexual things when we were like adults,
right?
And we knew all this information that like we wish that we didn't know, and then like we had to like confront him about it, and then he just never spoke to us ever again. People are weird.
There are some
weird people, and we've all got to be safe out there.
Yeah.
And in the spirit of that, I've got a fun game.
Do you not want to hear about how I talk to myself before
No,
bed?
I feel like we could save that for another episode. This is officially not the Max Balegde takeover anymore. How many minutes are we into it? How long?
I can't believe we're this far into it.
How long?
50 minutes.
50. Right. Okay.
We've done
I'm
an
getting on this
episode.
stat.
But we've been doing longer episodes these days.
That's fine.
We've just got past the intro.
That's fine. Right. Okay. So on the Max Balegde takeaway. What?
Fitness journeys go well, Max.
On the Max Balegde takeover episode, I thought that it would be fun to react to some comments. Mm-hmm. So also, guys, if you hear me referring to someone called Maisie, that is
her dog. His dog.
Just some dog that I've hired. No, it's my.
We've given her a mic as well.
No, she's my best friend from uni who I've recently hired as my PA. So very exciting for me. Mm-hmm. I am now a boss.
What does PA stand for?
Personal bitch. Personal assistant. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything funny. But basically, Maisie has gone through these comments. So I said, if they're mean, like if there's a really mean one about me, then put in a mean one about George so that it's equal. I think she might have struggled to find that. So great times for me. Right, first one. That is
Right, what?
Andrew. Oh my god.
Oh, it's about Andrew.
George. Sorry, I just said your name.
That's
what?
cute.
Sorry,
anyone see that? Clip that, guys.
Sorry, no, don't do that.
Clip that, send it to Andrew.
No, this is just a comment. It's making, oh my god, it's so rude and so funny. It literally just says, pink one looks tub.
Pink one. Do we know which episodes these are from?
Amazing that they're just like,
okay,
like that.
Pink one looks tough.
I'm
hilarious.
assuming I'm hoping that I was wearing pink, and they're not referring to my complexion. But I have a sneaking suspicion that that's not the case.
Pink one looks tough.
Oh, okay, right. This one's quite. We're getting into the deep end. George is so annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Full stop. Yeah, 100%. According to George, Max was wrong about the BBL thing. In brackets, he was fucking right. Yeah, Callum. Yeah, your face too. Both of you were saying that I'm wrong. Thank you. Thank you.
In fairness, I'm pretty sure we were.
No.
No.
Roll the tapes
no,
back.
Exactly. I'm holding my hands up and saying we were clearly wrong in our thought process.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like at any point we were like, no, that's wrong. We were like, we said I can't believe that that's a thing that's happened.
Any evidence on the day?
Both of you said that is not true.
I may have done that at one point, but I know for a fact that most of the time I was going, I can't believe that that's true.
No, I just roll the tapes back. This is unacceptable. He hasn't exercised most days. What? Wait, are they talking about you or me there? Right, let me read it back.
Who.
George is so annoying sometimes. According to George, Max was wrong about the BBL thing. He was fucking right. He hasn't exercised most days. So is that they're saying that you're wrong about the fact that I haven't exercised most days? Agreed. He was so incredibly stupid about the NSW thing. I don't know what that means. Oh, not suitable for work. But I feel like they've got us confused.
I think he's not all on your side.
I think they.
Do they think that you're?
I think they're having a go at you.
Yes.
Do they think that I'm Matt? I'm George. Have a day off, George. Your humour isn't even all that. Right, I'm going to assume that for half of that they're talking about you and half of it they're talking about me.
God knows which bits.
Which doesn't really make much sense. Okay. Right. First of all, Maisie, you've picked some great ones so far because I thoroughly agree with this one.
He's very happy, which means it's a mean comment about me.
I have to say, Max is so much better looking. I have to say, Max is so much better looking than George in this episode. Love the jacket. Right, this is a bit unneeded. Didn't think I'd ever say
Backhanded compliment.
I'm not sure if it's the stripes on George, kind of giving me oversized hand-me-down 90s mum. Looks giving that vibe. Okay.
Why would
I
a
don't know
mum
what
be
you
wearing
were
a hand-me-down?
I don't know. I don't know what you were wearing as well.
Stripes.
Oh my god, these comments are great. These must all be off recent episodes. This is great. Okay, first of all, guys, I don't usually check the comments that much because they're usually very mean to me. So I'm loving this. Max actually looks a lot slimmer.
I've said that you look good.
Couldn't agree more. Not that you were fat before. Even nicer. Look at this. This is
Yeah,
great.
come on, don't lie to him.
Oh,
He did say you look slimmer, sorry.
wait, guys, I've just gone to the next one. Mate, literally the first sentence. Max is a tramp. Full stop. Max is a tramp. If he wants the trip so much, pay for it yourself and go. No one is stopping you. Instead, you keep trying to find excuses for why you've not kept up your exercise. Needed, looking at the state of you.
Whoa! Not cool.
First of all,
Wow.
fair enough. That is wild.
Not
This is-
cool, guys. I can take the piss because we're joking. That's just being mean.
I said keep it comment. Right, okay. I have a question as a long-term and consistent viewer. Why don't you throw away the pineapple cream? Every guest wants to choose it. Every time has to be explained that they can't use it. Do you need a GoFundMe to purchase an office bin? Kind regards. That is a very good point.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't do that. Well, maybe in season 2.
Season 2, we got new drink.
Oh, we actually should get. I mean, well, I won't give anything away, but yeah, we should get more.
Yeah,
new
and then we'll
stuff.
keep them for another year.
Yes, we will. Indeed. Good point. Good point.
We can use the fridge that's over there.
Yeah, we do actually
Probably
have
a bit better.
Andrew is just George with brown eyes, 2 eyebrows, and a love life. Wow. Okay. Do you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I do have a love life. They're just not real.
Yeah. People do think that you and Andrew look alike. I don't think you look alike. Is that right? Is that right? I don't think that you look alike at all. I think you both just have beards. Do you know who I think Andrew actually does look a bit like? Arthur TV.
No.
Yes.
No, incorrect.
Let me show you.
It's fucking hail, sorry.
Is it Haley?
Look at this.
What the hell?
Oh my god, it's pelting down.
Yeah, it's not even raining.
Oh my god, I've got Crocs on as well. Let me get a picture up of Arthur TV.
I'm aware of what Arthur TV looks like.
Yeah, but like you need to see his face. Then let me get one up of Andrew. Does Arthur TV have a beard? He doesn't.
He's got a very faint one. Don't stand so.
Look,
Don't stand so.
Arthur TV.
Yeah, I'm aware of what he looks like. I don't see it at all.
They
I'll
do
be
look a
honest.
little bit alike. People pointed out. I think they have the same eyes. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Look at Andrew's eyes. That is quite similar eye-edge.
Yeah, I don't
Quite
really
similar.
see it.
What ethnicity is Arthur TV? Isn't he like a part something?
He's either, I think he's part Iraqi.
Oh, okay. Because he has quite like tanned skin. Why did that make you smile?
Because I was trying to, because it was it was between Iranian and Iraqi,
Oh,
but I can't remember which. I think it's Iraqi.
right. Fair enough. Fair dues. Good on him. Right, okay, next one. Max looks like a Horrid Henry character.
That's so accurate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay, fairs. And they said, and I like it. I'll take that. I mean, if they like
right,
it,
yeah.
that's nice.
What would your name be? Because they were like Horrid Henry and
Shitty
Perfect
Shandy.
Peter and Rude Ralph.
Shit Pants Shandy.
Your name's Max.
Oh, yeah. Murky Max.
Murky? What?
What did you say?
What, you part of BBK?
What did you say, you little prick with your microphone over there? Go on.
Massive Matt.
Yeah!
Milfy Max.
Massive
Ooh.
Max. Oh, I can't even get it down.
Milky Max.
Oh.
It's Milky Max.
That is awful.
That's your stage name.
Next one. Starting to eat and turning on this podcast was a bad idea. Are we that disgusting?
I don't know what episode that was.
There are some episodes where I feel like you like to really delve in like feces.
What?
Like you like to talk about poo.
You burp on camera most episodes.
Yeah. That's not poo.
And talk about
Unless I've just eaten.
ploughing men non-stop till the cows come home.
That could be my Horrid Henry character name.
Mooey Max.
Ploughing Peter.
Your name's Max still.
Oh yeah.
That's just an activity that you like to do.
Yeah. Perfect Peter. No thanks. Oh my god. Right. This one's just uncalled for. Max left broccoli in his teeth just to prove that he eats it.
That's good. I enjoyed that one.
That's very rude. Where did I leave? Oh my god. Oh, this is a long this is like a paragraph.
Assume it's about me then.
Oh, Max, where do I even begin
Oh.
with the marvel that is you? Your sexiness is particularly blinding, and I'm considering investing in sunglasses just to handle the radiance of your charm. I mean, forget about global warming. Your hotness alone could raise the temperature. Your ability to even make gravity question its existence with those chiseled features is truly something. I bet Michelangelo would have ditched the David and sculpted you instead. I mean, who needs a marble masterpiece when we have Max, the living legend of loneliness? First instinct, this is the person who catfished you. Carrying on. And let's talk about your wardrobe choices.
Sorry, the living legend of loneliness.
Is that what it said? Loveliness. Did I say loneliness? Oh dear. They're like a fashion show on perpetual runway. I'm convinced your closet is the entrance to Narnia, but instead of meeting a lion, you come out wearing another perfectly tailored suit or a shirt that accentuates your sizzling hotness. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more.
That is 100% made by ChatGPT. Yeah. That's so
Yeah, it
obviously
is.
AI.
That is crazy though. I don't know why someone said that, but I appreciate it and I agree.
Well, I can give an idea as to why people have said that. You probably put in your story, go flood the comments with how much you think I'm attractive or something. As you did with the last episode, you said to go and go into the comments and say that you are a fitness legend.
I don't think I said that. I said
Somebody-
comment your true opinion.
Somebody
And a lot of people agreed with
somebody
me.
commented after the episode had been up for about 10 minutes, so wouldn't have even gotten to the segment when we spoke about it.
Maybe that was just their first thought after looking at
And
me.
they said, they were like, George is wrong, Max has completed. And then somebody replied and said, if you actually watch it, you'll realise that he is wrong.
No,
And
I
they
don't remember
replied,
saying that.
they replied, yeah, sorry, Max told me to come to the comment section, so I just lied.
No, I disagree. I don't remember seeing that. I saw that first bit of the comment. I did not see the last bit. So, someone has blind ranked both of us, but it's not blind. They admit there. So it
Blind
says
rank, there's two of us.
not so blind ranking. No, I mean like on different things. So for you, fifth, they put dress sense. Fourth, decentness. I know that's not a proper word, sue me. Okay. Third, friends. Second, sense of humour. First, looks. Look at his face. God, I'm going to be fifth, aren't I, for looks? Jesus Christ. Do you think that there's anyone in the world that fancies both me and you?
No.
Impossible.
There are two genders.
Because that would require somebody in the world to fancy you.
Wow.
That was mean. That was... sorry.
Right. Mine, fifth, dress sense. Right, so they think that we both dress terribly. Fourth, sense of humour. Do you know what? Fuck you. Just putting it out there. Third, all-round fabulousness. Okay, so we're not being ranked on the same things here. Second, looks. Okay, that's quite high up. That's higher up than I thought.
His first friends.
First is boyfriend. Which is just really not okay. In conclusion...
The best bit about you is other
my boyfriend.
people.
Yeah. Oh, that's so mean. In conclusion, proper pair of fitties and a good laugh to boot. That's all right. I'll take that. I'll take that. Fair enough.
My favourite thing about Max has got to be other people. It's got to be someone else.
Such a violation. This one just says, who else think Max...
What? Bloody hell, that's for a tag.
Who else thinks Max looks like a Percy? I don't know if they're saying
Pussy?
they think I look like I would be called Percy or I look like a Percy pig.
Oh my god, if it's Percy Pig, that's amazing.
What does that mean?
Maybe they just misspelled pussy. Look
No,
like
it
a
says Percy.
look like a pussy.
Do you think I look like a Percy?
You could get away with being like, if you came up to me and said I'm called Percy, I'd be like, oh, I've not heard of a Percy before. Not like, I wouldn't have put you as a Percy.
Right, top 3 names that we could be called based on what we look like.
Okay.
For you, Jonty, Stroganoff, and Charles.
I'm sorry, what?
Stroganoff, what, like,
Yeah.
like the meal?
Yes, but your parents would definitely be like, oh, young Stroganoff, he's going to go far.
Stroganoff?
The fact that they're the 3 things that came right off my head as well. Jonty, Stroganoff, or Charles, 100%.
Charles, I can
What about me?
see. Charles is the only one I can semi-see there.
You think I would be Charles?
No, for me.
Oh, you
No,
are
I think
100% Jonty.
Jonty fits.
Jonty, 100%.
Okay.
And Stroganoff.
Stroganoff isn't even a fucking name.
So rogue.
If you say beef Wellington for me, then toad in the hole.
What would I go for you? I think,
That one.
yeah, like a Percival.
Percival, I do not look like a big old
that's
fucking
that's long for
Percival.
Percy. Yeah,
I
like
know.
you could
Percy
get,
I can take.
you could get away with Percival.
You look at me and think that someone would call me Percival.
Oh my god, you're such a bog standard James.
James. Really?
Yeah, I see a James.
If you rocked up and went, "Hi, I'm James."
Hi, I'm James.
Yeah, that makes so much more sense.
My cousin's
You do
called
look
James.
like a Max.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have a Max quality about me.
Yeah.
Max is quite a cool name.
Yeah, it's just something basic.
Oh my god,
it
I
fits
just
you.
thought Max. Right, fuck off, Stroganoff. All right.
Like Ben. Like you just like
oh yes, he could be a Ben.
What about
like
John?
Ben, James, Max. Harry doesn't fit. Henry, you're erring on
With
Henry.
my old teeth, I could have been a Henry. Henry the Eighth.
Well, I've seen you at a buffet. You are a Hoover. Ooh.
One
Yeah,
more.
I think I'm going Toby, James, and Ben.
Okay, Toby. I could give a Tob. But they call me Toby Loby.
What?
What is going on?
I think I'm losing it. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Because of the big ears.
Yeah. Do you know, I used to think I had really big ears and I wanted to get them pinned back.
Have
then I met you.
Have you just stopped looking at them?
Are you...
Oh, there's Percy.
Are you wearing a helmet because you've been riding George's dad? Oh, that must be the episode when I wore a helmet.
Ooh, your English comprehension skills are coming out again.
And the answer, yes. Moving on.
What?
Oh my god. This one just says, Max, Max, you remind me of Colleen Nolan.
What?
Do you know who Colleen Nolan is? You don't know from Loose Women.
Which one?
Which one's that?
How do you say you two can fuck off? How do you have so much knowledge about fucking like 365er posted 7 videos this week?
365?
Whatever they're fucking called, these YouTube people. You don't know who Colleen Nolan is. That is the craziest
That is a rogue
shit.
Can you
name.
please show us?
How do I even have to show you who Colleen Nolan is?
Because we don't know her, you moron.
This is wild to me.
Colleen Nolan. Oh, I have seen her.
You must know who Colleen
Oh,
Nolan
I
is.
know what she looks like, yeah, but I don't know her by name.
That is crazy to me.
I'm not like, oh, let me just... when would
feel
you have
like
seen
I
her
know
unless you're
so
watching
much-
Loose Women?
She won Celebrity Big Brother. She's on Loose Women. She's on the news. She's
When have
currently
I
on
watched?
tour.
When have I watched? What is she doing on
She
tour?
sings. She's also part of the Nolan sisters who sang the song "I Think We're Alone Now."
Oh,
Wait, did they sing that actually?
Or are you just claiming?
They
stuff to be
defo
heard?
sang a famous
Who
song.
sang "It Don't Matter If You're
Oh no,
Black"?
they didn't. They sang the song "I'm in the mood for dancing."
Nice,
Classic.
Romance.
cool. So
yeah.
let me ask you: could you put a face to every single song that you could recite in your head?
No.
So,
But Colleen Nolan is a
point that you're
household
making then?
name. Colleen Nolan is a household
Evidently
name.
isn't.
Clearly not.
Colleen Nolan. Right, say down in the comments, do you know who Colleen Nolan is? This is blowing my mind. Colleen Nolan, one of the most famous people
Definitely
in the UK.
not even named the amount of times you said it now.
One of the most famous people in the UK.
Unbelievably
No,
incorrect.
Not a chance.
So,
Just
Absolutely.
just so
Colleen Nolan
incorrect.
is genuinely one of the most famous people. I'd say
Incorrect.
she's up there with like Lorraine Kelly.
No.
Yes.
No.
100%.
Incorrect.
100. Well, we've got 2 boys in the room and 2 girls in the room that where they're agreeing and we're agreeing.
I was going to say this definitely depends which demographic of person you are.
Okay.
Well,
But this is quite simple to figure out. So we're saying, obviously it's quite a small sample size, but we're saying that we cover quite a large demographic here. You guys say Colleen Nolan, you both know, and we both don't. You say Lorraine Kelly, all of us know her. So clearly Lorraine.
I'm literally going to
Yeah,
put,
fair, very
I
good.
want to put a poll on the Useless Hotline podcast account right now.
Do it.
And we'll check back in like 15 minutes saying, do you know who Colleen Nolan is?
Tag her in it as well.
No, say who's
Actually, that's a bit
instead of that, say
Have you
who's
heard of-
no, say who's more well known, Colleen Nolan or Lorraine Kelly.
No, because that's not what we're talking about.
you'll be proving us wrong.
No, that's not what we're talking about. No, because we've heard more of Lorraine Kelly, defo, but she's as well known as like someone like Lorraine Kelly.
No,
I would say that.
Sorry,
I would
we've
say
heard
that.
more of Lorraine Kelly,
Yeah.
but she's as
She's
well known
just
as
well
her.
known. How does that work?
Have you heard of Colleen Nolan? Quick question for the podcast. Right, I've just done it. Right, we'll tune back in.
They'll just think we've got Colleen Nolan on.
I know. Colleen, if you're free.
know her face, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I said, but I don't know her. Like,
I know. Maybe I know a bit too much about her then.
Yeah, you do, but I think
Yeah, you do.
Right. It's posted. We'll come back to it. Right. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm doing it. Oh no, it's the Max episode. Right. Next one. I don't know why, but I feel like Max would be the best at butterfly stroke swimming, and I could really see George being the best makeup artist. I love him, but he radiates James Charles energy, and I can't explain it. Again, I feel as though people might not know which is Max and which is George.
that can't be the correct way around.
Do people know who we
Surely
are?
not.
Do they? Maybe they're trolling, because that's not okay.
Oh, I didn't like you saying the word trolling. Then
Why?
that was horrible. Trolling is just such a weird internet word. I hate it.
Is it?
Oh, like, stop trolling me. You're trolling. Stop it. Like, that's a bit
Maybe they
cringe.
troll it.
It is a bit of a cringe word to say.
All right, Colleen Nolan. just
Like
fuck off.
when people say lol instead of actually just laughing. They just go laugh out loud. Lol.
Right, next one. Jobs you could be good at, like for both of us. I see George as being. Fuck this shit. Right. I see George as being a tennis coach for very rich Hollywood ladies. Max, I can see as a holiday rep for Butlins. Oh. This is just unacceptable. See, this is what I'm worried about. We're going on tour. We're going to do a meet and greet. I'm worried that people are just going to be so horrible to my face, like at every single stop. And then by the end of it, I'm just going to be depressed. If you see me, please be nice to me. Thank you. Imagine throughout every meet and greet, I just get more and more sad. And I'm like, oh, brilliant. Okay, so I'm a fat, ugly fuck who can't do anything. Brilliant.
They just come up and go, hi, George, and the other one. Just
literally
in a meeting.
They will do, though. Please be nice, guys. I'll cry. What would you do if I cried in front of you? What then?
Laugh. If he does start crying, laugh at him.
Right, next one. Please clean the white gunk out of the vents on Max's monitor.
So
out of
fair.
context, that's a bit upsetting out of context, but we all know that is actually, we actually can't get it out. We have tried.
Yeah, he has a problem with his white gunk.
I do. It just splaffs everywhere.
Splaff.
Okay.
These don't seem very targeted to me yet.
Yeah, I know. Everything's... Maisie picked these out. Thanks, Maisie. It's so funny how George tells about 8 jokes a minute, and whenever Max thinks of one, he starts clapping and cheering for himself and parading around the room.
It's so true.
Yeah, because mine are better. Whenever Max tells a joke, I can't tell if George is getting mad, sad, or horny. All of the above, maybe.
Mad, Sad and Horny. That's actually the name of my band.
Yeah, that's a pretty good band name.
I'm sad.
Yeah, we know. When Max started singing, I bet the views dropped because it's tempting to just block him on everything. Edit. Max did this twice in one episode. Please give up the singing career. Right, first of all...
I don't remember you singing.
I don't remember me singing. Second of all, you're welcome. You should be glad that I even sang for you, okay? Do you know how few people have heard me sing in live?
Well, apparently
Rude.
everyone who listens to the podcast has.
Yeah, that was a jump scare because I just scrolled to go to the next one. It was just Arthur TV's face from when I just did that thing. Right, okay. Woo! We made it through.
Oh, God, you guys are so mean to me.
You guys are so mean to me. Guys, honestly,
I got grilled there.
what if we actually get there? What if people bring presents for you and they just don't bring me anything? This is a sad realization that I'm having right now. Guys, don't be horrible to me, please. Oh, I'll cry.
Friendship stop doesn't seem so silly now, does it?
No, it doesn't. What if I need a friendship stop at the meet and greet? Oh my God, that's a very real realization. Oh well, do you know what? Well done us.
Woo!
Have you made it
Have
through
you
that?
seen that woman who's blowing up right now?
No.
That Leah Holton girl. She's like,
Oh, who's just like known for being beautiful. Yeah. Crazy.
Like unbelievably
So
like stupid. Have
wild.
you seen the views on her page?
Yeah.
That video's on over like 700 million views now.
Crazy.
Like every video now gets like 10 million plus.
It is wild.
Also, did you know she's Australian?
Is she?
Didn't expect that from her.
No, me neither.
She pulled a curveball out there. Good stuff, Leah.
She looks American. Yeah, wild.
How many views do you reckon you could get
Shall I do it
doing
right now?
that?
Not a lot. Not a lot at all.
Should we both do it and see who gets more views?
No, because you will get more views. Right, okay, let's both do it.
No, I post less on TikTok than
Yeah,
you
but
know.
it's a thing about being sexy, and people think I'm literally called fucking Percy Pig. So I'm not gonna do. What's she called? Leah what?
Leah Holton, I think. Oh, have you had one of them done about you?
What is that?
The whiskey neat one.
I don't know what that means.
Evidently not.
Right. Do you want to fuck off? Is this make Max feel bad about himself?
She's
Dave?
got 7.6 million followers
God,
now.
Guys, I look so oily. Nobody will like me.
Max, have you seen the state of her views right now?
What?
Her video she posted 2 hours ago has got 1.8 mil. One before that, 29.3, 42.1, 91.7, 63.8, 119, 62, 62, 53, 37, 32, 27, 24, 20, 41, 44. Like, that's obscene.
Crazy.
That is wild.
That is ridiculous.
Well, I'm about to beat her. What do? Do you
You
start
have to watch her.
back camera? Ooh. Oh my God.
Come on, Max, you got
It
this.
has to be on back camera. Fucking hell. God, guys. Wait, let me get a timer up so I can hold it. Right, so she goes like...
You do like a little scrunchy face, then you like throw it away.
I don't know the word.
I don't like that.
Oh, that was awful to watch.
That's so hot.
Right. Oh my gosh, George. I think that we should stop being TikTok idiots and we should actually do our job.
Hell yeah.
I've got an email. I'm going to forward the email to you and then will you forward it to the printer, please?
Yeah, right.
Done. Perfect. Thank you. You got me shining.
Oh, that was like Shakira singing it.
Holly, holly, holly. Should we actually do a sort of? Oh my god! Should we try to harmonise with each other?
Yeah,
I
watched Pitch Perfect.
Did you actually?
I watched all three like last week.
No.
Yeah.
Shut up. Really?
Big time.
I watched it yesterday.
Which one? First one.
2.
Did
Are you
watch-
joking with
No,
me?
no,
right now?
on my life.
By yourself?
Obviously not.
Well, yeah. The girl isn't real.
No, but did you actually watch Pitch Perfect?
On my life.
I didn't know that you'd watched Pitch Perfect.
No, yeah. Which? Go on.
Oh my god.
Do you want to do a riff off?
Yeah. Can we actually try to do a rip-off?
That's just not gonna. We're
Oh my
nowhere
god. Oh my
near
god.
music.
Oh Mickey, you're so fine.
Yeah, but
you're
what's
so
the
fine.
category?
You blow my mind. There's no category, just any song that you can think of. Hey Mickey. Hey, hey, hey Mickey. Hey, hey. Oh Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey Mickey. Hey,
Hey ya, hey ya. Oh, you think she got it? Oh, you think she got it? And I mean, you nothing at all.
Oh yes. That was actually me trying. Is it? Oh my god. Is if this is my last night with you? Hold me like we're more than just a friend.
I don't even know the song.
Adele. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Crazy frog. Bing bing I'm the crazy frog. Bing bing do 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 do.
I go do. Push pineapple, shake the tree. I go do something. Me to the left, to the right.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Left foot, right stop. Right foot, left stop. Hands on your knees. Charlie Brown. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 3 hops this time. Boop, 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 boop. Right foot, 2 stomp. Boop. Left foot, front stomp. Hands on your knees. Boop, 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 boop. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out.
Turn back time.
Oh, if I could find a
If I could find a way, if I could run to the good old days. Is that right?
No.
These words of pains are higher.
I feel like we did a good job there. Wow. I'm quite proud of us. We did quite well.
What's the actual song that they do in the auditions?
I think that they start with "Hey Mickey, you're so fine." That's why I
No,
started it.
that's,
And then they go,
that's in the riff-off. That's in the riff-off.
Oh, when they zum 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 zum.
Yeah,
zum,
oh,
zum,
that
zum,
gets
zum,
me
zum,
going.
zum,
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 Here's the thing, we started out friends.
It was cool, but it was all pretend.
Yeah. Since you've been gone.
And all I'd ever hear you say, wow, wow,
with you.
wow.
That was so good. Oh my god, we should do a riff.
I guess
one
you
time.
never felt that way. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. That was so good. We should do that more often. Should we start our own Acappella group of just two?
What would it be called?
Acapellas. That's from Glee.
Yeah, I was going to say it was too good to come off the top of your dome.
Yeah. Oral explosion.
I was trying to think of the name of our podcast, how we could...
What's that thing at
the
the back
useless
of your,
bass line.
What's that thing at the back of your throat that jangles?
Cock.
That dingle dangles. That thing.
What's it called?
That thing at the back of your throat.
The tonsils.
Useless tonsils. Because tonsils are useless and it's in your mouth. You don't need it to speak. Useless tonsils. I don't know. Okay.
The tonsils aren't useless as well.
Are they not?
No,
Why do people get rid of them then?
When they have tonsillitis.
Well, why can you live without them?
Because they aren't useless, but they aren't used a lot.
Like you.
Unnecessary.
Dilemma shit, yeah. What would you do?
Can I read it?
Yeah.
I like reading. I actually don't. I'm lying to you. Hi, Max and George. Let's be real. You never have guests. That's actually just incorrect. Here's my dilemma. I'm a 30-year-old female. It's over. Just carry on working and, I don't know, get real.
Do the fucking
I think I've got a... I'm a 30-year-old female. My mum has been in a relationship with this man for the past 9 years.
Slag!
And got married last September.
Slag.
Conslagulations. He has 3 kids, all around the same age as my siblings and I. We see each other once in a while, and I've developed an attraction to the oldest one, who's 32. Would it be acceptable to move on him, or is it the worst idea imaginable? Second part of the problem is that he now has a new girlfriend, but I hate the bitch. I don't see them staying together long term. Thank you for your help. Lots of love. A horny stepsis. I think I've seen her videos. P.S. I feel like I have to mention that Max is one of the most amazing human beings on the planet.
Oh, feel free to mention that. Wish you would have mentioned it in the comments, but whatever.
Don't move to your stepbrother.
No, that's a lot. I think it must be. I mean, both of my step families I've had since I was a child, so they feel very much like siblings. Whereas it must be quite weird being an adult. Like, can you imagine if your parents got divorced now?
Yeah.
And then, like, your dad remarried, the person had a daughter, and then, like, she was really fit. A part of you would be like...
She was a proper hot sex bomb.
Proper hot, sexy bomb. You would feel a little bit like... Oh my god, this is weird.
Yeah, but I feel like you just have to be like, that's off limits. No, sir. No can do.
But what if the heart says different?
If the heart says different, then you plot to ruin your father and this stepmother's marriage.
That is a better way to go about it, really. Yeah. Bit brutal, but fair enough.
A little smash and grab, as we like to call it. That's not on about what happens afterwards. That's more about the process itself.
Yeah. No, weird, unacceptable, but also quite fun to do. So maybe
that is a weird scenario.
Yeah, it is weird because technically you two have no obligation to each other, like none at all. You were forced.
You mean relation?
Yeah, but also like no obligation to not get with each other. Like you two did not decide to be joined this way, and if you met in any other circumstances, maybe you would have got with each other.
Would that be weird? Because it's legal, correct?
Yeah,
it's legal,
so, yeah.
And it's not. They're not blood relatives in any way. They're not like related at all.
Yeah.
So would it be? It would be a bit odd. But if your friend turned up and they were like, "Oh, I'm seeing something," like, "Oh, who are you seeing?" You're like, "Oh, my stepmom's son." Would you be like,
Yeah, I'd say so. Your stepbrother.
Yeah, but it's weird, isn't it?
It
Or
is
imagine you will throw another spanner in the works. You were seeing that person beforehand on the DL.
someone
You were
that happened to.
messaging, and then suddenly your parents got involved.
I know someone in my town that happened to. They weren't DL. Their parents met because their children were going out with each other.
That's weird.
And then they got married. But their children were like younger, and then they got married, and it made it like so weird. Isn't that weird?
I'll be like, Dad, you're killing my flow, man.
I think half of
You're
them,
just hijacking off my riz, brother. What the
think
hell's going on here?
I think this was when they were like 16 years old. So I imagine their parents probably thought it's not going to last.
Oh, yeah, they feel like we trump them in age,
Yeah.
so we easily get dibs.
But
No,
that
you
is
don't get
weird.
dibs. That's my girl.
It is weird, but again, not illegal. So, and not really.
That's such a weird scenario. Then
is a weird
would you have to be
scenario.
like, oh, sorry, babe, we're parting ways?
That's why there's so much like step sibling pornography.
I wouldn't have seen it.
No, I'm sure.
Why would you have seen that, Max?
Why do you think? I can only get hard if my family's involved. That's why I miss bath time so much. Full circle. Oh my god.
Mum, are you feeling soapy?
Oh my god. Right, the phone's ringing. I'll answer.
All right. Did we give any advice then?
Yeah, do it. I say just do it. Do it and see what happens.
Which brings us on to the sponsor for this episode, Nike. Thank you very much for...
Hi, Max and George. My name's Maddie, and I have a big issue. So this guy who is
Selling
a few years
newspapers.
older than me would constantly call and message me, trying to force me out on a date with him. And no matter how many times I said no and told him why I don't want to go, he did not stop. So I blocked him on everything. Anyways, he showed up at my uni, and I never told him where I go to uni. So I don't know how he found out. Even worse, he showed up at my workplace whilst I was literally on the job and tried to follow me around. But the manager kicked him out, and he kept trying to come back in. And I'm scared to go out because what if he's there? Anyways, I love you both. Hope you can help me out.
Call the police. First of all, was this person George, and were you catfishing him and asking him to go to these locations? Second of all, call the police.
Too soon, I think.
What? Let's just...
Basically, that's a full-blown stalker.
Yeah, just get rid of him.
Yeah, that is weird.
Get a hitman.
How would you react if you had a stalker? What would you...
Someone hacked my Snapchat the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I had to keep fighting him back, and then they just went, he's his now.
Really?
I went, no, it's my
Do you
land.
know that they do that to try and find nude photos to then blackmail you with?
Mm.
It happened too. And he sent like a message. He was like, guys, my Snapchat has been hacked, and like they're saying if I don't give them £5,000, then they're going to like send the pictures to everybody.
Yeah.
So like basically being like, and it, how can I say this without it giving away who it is? And then his parents obviously fell for it. What these people do is they scam, and they basically like find a picture, say give me money. If you don't, they're just going to leave you alone because like they don't know everybody. But they do that because people get scared and give them the money. And obviously his parents fell for it and were like, we need to get this money together. Like we need to go to the police, all of this. And
GoFundMe.
and then he messaged me and was like, just so you know, like if you get sent a picture of my penis, then like, and I was like, you're 14
Then
years old.
it wasn't fully erect. I swear it gets bigger than that.
But it was such like a wild thing that like that actually happens to people.
That's
so.
crazy.
Yeah, it was a weird time. I know.
Yeah, proper.
I think he was like that age. I'm not too sure. Very weird.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, be careful out there.
In regards to your stalker,
I once
just go to the police. Yeah, go to the police.
Side note, story that I don't think I've ever told you. That is actually, this could have ended my entire career, like fully, or at least made me infamous to the point where I would never be able to work with like mainstream brands.
What?
I accidentally posted a nude on my Snapchat story that I was supposed to save to my phone and send to Andrew on a video.
When?
This is like 2 years ago,
I think you said this ages ago.
Probably. I was apart from him, and I sent him a very, very incriminating video.
Can you loosely explain what was in this video?
Absolutely not loosely explain any aspect
Can you tightly
of this video.
explain?
I would it was so unbelievably incriminating.
Was it hot?
Smoking, baby.
Hell yeah.
And I clicked,
Was there sound?
Yeah. First of all, it starts on my no.
yeah.
I'm not giving.
Yeah, come on.
I'm not giving any more.
It starts on your face.
I'm not.
Where
giving,
does it end?
do you do full what the hell?
I'm just not
Sorry, I'm
giving-
starting over my words. I'm
No,
getting
it
all
starts
nervous.
on my face and then goes to my body. Let's just say that.
You do a
much.
full body tour.
So I meant to press. I don't know why I thought I'd record this in Snapchat. What a dumb fucking idea this is. I think I must have liked the fact that the Snapchat camera is a bit less quality, so it doesn't show all my bumps and edges. So I went to press save, like to my camera roll.
Yeah.
And it did save to my camera roll, but apparently at that point I had it in my settings that like you also upload it to your story when you do that. So I send it to go out of the app, send it to Andrew. I'm like talking dirty. I think I was like away somewhere, talking dirty, having like a wild time. We're like in the heat of the moment, and then this girl Snapchats me that I barely even recognized who it was, and I was like, obviously swipe up, ignore. And then I sat there and I was like, but why would she be messaging me? And then I was like, I met her in a smoking area. Like, that's how I knew her. I literally met her in a smoking area like 5 years ago. Got her on Snapchat. Like, why would she be messaging me? That's so random. And then I was like, oh, well, you're doing this. Like, you know, just leave it. And then I thought, it just wouldn't leave my mind for some reason. And I was like, right, I'm going to check. Open it. She just wrote, don't think this was meant for your story, babe. Kiss, kiss. My heart sank so severely. Luckily, this was like my personal Snapchat account that did not have like followers on it or anything. And 2 people had seen it. One being her, one being someone that I have no idea who it was. To this day, no idea who it was. And then I just deleted it. I was so, oh my God, so horrified. And I still don't know who that person was. And this was an account that just had like my friends on it.
Oh shit.
Horrifying. Imagine if I did that nowadays, career over.
Can you please explain the video?
No. How
care about,
awful.
Max.
How awful is that though? Oh my God. Oh, it still scares me now. Anyway, moving on to this person. Call the police. You have Moving on.
Go to the police. You got indigestion.
Yes, you have a stalker. That's not okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do if someone started to be like, I'm at your house. I would have no like hesitancy to call the police.
Do you look at every one of your mentions on Instagram, like when it pops up in a little circle? At
The
the top?
story ones,
Yeah.
only occasionally, and then I know that. Well, I don't like to do it because sometimes when I do it, people then put on their story that I viewed this story.
Yes, and
it makes me uncomfortable.
It's if you're one of those people, I get it, but then I'm like,
It makes me feel
sometimes,
like a weirdo.
Yeah, sometimes I view that story and then they'll screenshot that, and it's like, right, so I can't check my mentions now.
Yeah. No, because someone did it to us yesterday for like a podcast thing. So they tagged us both in when the episode went live, and I just saw it. So basically, on our Instagram accounts, we're not actively like looking for stories. It comes up in a little thing of all the stories you've been mentioned in. So you can click on that and it'll cycle through them. And then occasionally, usually if it's like, I have like a younger viewership that watch the podcast. So like it's usually around the podcast where people do that. And then, yeah, afterwards they're like, oh my God, Max viewed my story. And then I'm like, oh my God, I feel like a weirdo stalker. I feel like I'm like perving on you now. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, I feel weird.
Yeah.
But-
But yeah, no, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but agreed.
No, I was saying because people sometimes use it to like contact me. Like there was somebody I've recently had who made an Instagram account, and the only person they follow is me.
Yeah, no, I've seen
and
that.
then they just
Oh my God, yeah,
just
close
post
friends
story.
Yes. Oh my God, that's so true. That is weird. Okay, I forgot
Yeah.
that that's a thing. Some people, will add me to their close friends and then be like, at Max Balegde, like, whatever, like you're seeing this, blah blah blah. And then I'm like, oh, but this is weird. So I literally just can't check my mentions. Otherwise, like
Yeah.
you think that we're having like a conversation here. That's so true. I forgot that happens.
Yeah,
That is freaky. I don't like that.
not quite stalker, but like
It's just a weird avenue. It's
Yeah.
like forced communication.
it's like, oh, I don't like that you've
Yeah.
you've got me here.
Yeah, you've caught me red-handed with my pants down, putting an egg in the flower pot. That is a lot, isn't it? Yeah, crazy times. Yeah, advice: call the police. Don't call our hotline. We're not actually the law, and we can't help you.
Nice accent though.
Nice accent, yeah, very nice. You like an Australian, don't you? Getting a bit wet down there.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
Have you ever?
You could have said down under, and it'd have been so easy. Like,
Yeah.
that's why your humour's at number 4, Max.
Have you ever been to Australia?
No.
I feel like you would have been to Australia.
Oh, I'll need to double check then.
No, but it just gives you vibes. Like I feel like you would love Australia as a place. Because you like Cornwall and stuff, don't you?
Why are you saying it like that?
How are they
because-
similar in any way, shape, or
right,
form?
here's my brain. He's defo been on a family holiday to Cornwall, haven't you? And you've gone surfing.
I've not been
and
on
you've
a
done the whole night. Don't act like your parents don't have a holiday home in Cornwall.
I've not been on a family holiday to Cornwall, and I've never surfed.
I find that very hard to believe.
I find you very hard.
You see my video. You just give me Cornwall family vacation home vibes, and we go surfing, and you and your sister just frolicking in the sand and surfing together.
I'm afraid that's incorrect, but I do want to go to Australia.
Yeah, it's honestly one of my favourite places. I'm going next year, I've decided, because I didn't go this year. I want to go every year, but it's a long way to go.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just
People
down the
don't know
M4.
that about it. No, but it is. It's quite a long way to go. Thank you so much for listening. As a reminder, I don't know actually how many tickets we've got left. We might have sold out, but we've got probably some tickets left for our finale London show. If that beginning bit was ill. Oh my God, we didn't even pay attention to the fact that in the last episode it said tickets, which is very funny, and we can blame Callum for that. That's why he's got a microphone.
Well, it was
Callum can't spell. Callum can't spell.
He thought it was for the Glasgow show.
I said that. I said it's because we're starting the tour in Belfast.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did that.
Tickets.
Yeah.
But tickets might be available now.
Oh,
for
carry on. He's got him.
for the finale show. We're not too sure. Lorraine Kelly, we're not too sure.
Where are we going? What is this Scottish?
Belfast.
Don't Glaswegian accent.
That's
I
not
don't fucking know. Belfast.
not Belfast.
Yeah, we are going to Belfast first.
We are going to Belfast, but that's not Belfast.
Why not? Scottish. Is it Ireland?
What? What?
No,
What?
one sec.
Belfast in
One
Ireland?
second. One sec.
No.
Where's Belfast?
Scotland. No?
Max, are you being serious?
So when we said we're going to Belfast first, and then where's Dublin?
That's in Ireland.
Okay, and we
But we
said
go Belfast,
and we,
Glasgow.
We go Belfast to Dublin, and we say it's about a 2-3 hour drive.
I would have sworn that Belfast is in Scotland. I'm not even lying. Is it actually not? Is it in
Cannot
Ireland?
be serious.
I'm 120 million %. That's why I said we started in Belfast.
People are going to be so offended by this.
Northern Ireland.
Don't
Northern
be
Ireland.
offended, guys.
Northern Ireland.
I've never been to Belfast. Is it actually?
Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Honestly,
Northern Ireland.
Belfast. Belfast sounds like it would be in Scotland.
I wouldn't keep doubling down. on it.
Okay, right. I won't Dublin down. Dublin. That's in Ireland.
Yeah, wrong island.
Okay.
Though. Different islands.
Oh, right. Okay.
One's northern, one's
Belfast
Republic
crowd,
of.
when I get there, please don't rinse me. Love you lots. Thank you for listening. If you would like to send in a dilemma, please do so via our email, theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com, or our Instagram @theuselesshotlinepod.
If you liked and you're watching, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you're notified every time that we upload. If you're listening, give us a 5-star rating, download so you can listen to us on the go, and give us all the fun, likey mobility stuff. Mobility didn't fit there, but we can
Yeah, it's fine.
have fun.
And until next time, see you soon. See you soon, Belfast.
It's Northern Ireland. Belfast. I'll see you soon, Belfast. I'll see you soon, Belfast.
Bye.
Belfast.